Okay folks, we're starting a new project. This is a kitchen, kind of a kitchen living room, main floor remodel. We're gonna call it the Bear House because they have bears everywhere in this house. Couple of things I want to tell you is to make sure that you watch this video all the way to the end, because at the end of this video we'll tell you how long this project took. We'll tell you what the original price was and what the final price was. So if you want to know what the cost of this remodel is, watch the video to the end, and then you'll find out how much we spent on this remodel to help you gauge what you might want to spend on your next remodel. So this is, like I said, this is a kitchen main floor remodel. We're standing in the living room right now, which is right off the front door. And I want to have you come over here and take a look at this. This is lava rock. And in the 70s, it was really popular to put this rock on the outside of houses as well as around fireplaces and stuff. And it's really gaudy and ugly. And my guys are gonna have so much fun tearing it down. But we're gonna tear it all down, and then we're gonna bump this out and do a little chase area, and then we're gonna cover it with shiplap, and that's gonna have an electric fireplace in it. We're not doing a wood burning fireplace. We're gonna do a nice linear electric fireplace here, and then we'll do in cabinets on both sides to and the TV. I believe we're doing the TV above the fireplace as well, and so it's gonna be really cool. Also, to open this up, this wall right here, the kitchen's on the other side of that wall, and so we're gonna open up this wall. We're gonna have two openings that are about 5.5 feet wide from the living room into the kitchen to really open things up. You can see we have this old dated carpet in here. We're redoing all the flooring out of laminate. So we're gonna do the AquaGuard laminate, and we're gonna replace the railing. We're still gonna do it the wrought iron railing, but it'll be a different style. And we're adding lots of lighting. Like this living room that we were standing in doesn't have any lighting in it. And so all they got is lamps. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna add lighting down this hallway. Down this hallway we'll be replacing all of the, see, that's all the light that there is. We're gonna fix that. But we'll replace all the baseboards and the casings on all the doors, and of course the flooring. Let me take you into the kitchen. Okay, so here's the kitchen. You move into the kitchen here, and you can see this, it's really old and dated. You see all this mess that's here, that's not normally there. They're in the process of moving all their stuff out of the kitchen so we can demo everything. We're coming in a few days to demo the kitchen. You can see above the cabinets, we have this, what we call a soffit, and was typical of the 70s to do that soffit. This is not a 2-story home, it's a rambler. There's no reason to do that, like for ductwork or heating or anything like that. So we're gonna tear it all out so the new cabinets will go all the way to the ceiling. And we're gonna change this peninsula to an island. It'll have an island hood vent that'll hang down from the ceiling. And that's it, that'll be above the island. We won't have these cupboards here. We're gonna take this wall right here to the right of the fridge, we're gonna take it off. And so we can pick up some space, because there's 4 inches here. So we're gonna take this off so we can pick up that extra 4 inches of space inside some cabinets. And we're still gonna have double ovens. They'll be in a little bit different place. And it's gonna be really fun to watch this kitchen transform. Now over here is where the 2 new openings are gonna be. So the openings will be right in this area right here, and there'll be enough room to move this china cabinet over against that wall. And then there's a sliding glass door out back. We're replacing that, and all new appliances, and then all new flooring. The whole main floor, main area is gonna be all laminate. And so I'm excited to show this to you. And when I snap my fingers, it's gonna change. Just like that, we're all demoed. We're not quite done, but pretty close. And so let me show you what we've got done and how it looks, because it looks way different. First off, we removed the soffit that was above the cabinets, and you can kind of see where the electrician got a little bit lazy, and so we have some wiring that we need to move back up into the ceiling so that we can have the ceiling just go straight up to the sheetrock. We've got wiring on the floor here. We've got 3 different sets of wiring coming out of the floor where that peninsula was. So some of that we'll keep and some of it we gotta move inside the cabinet because we're gonna have the island here. And then over here you can see that we opened up this wall. We're in the process of doing it right now. I kicked the framers out for a second while we did this video, but we're getting ready to open this wall up from the kitchen to the living room. How cool does that look? That's gonna be awesome. And then over here, we've got the fireplace all tore out. And we've got all the information that we need from the cabinet guy to frame out the fireplace. We're gonna frame out a little fireplace chase right here, and then we're gonna be putting in an electric fireplace, which will be really cool. So anyways, this floor is pretty squeaky. You can see it has underlayment on the floor. And so it's really squeaky. So I'm gonna give him a price to peel up all the underlayment. And so we can go around and put screws into all the floor joists and get rid of all the squeaks, and then we'll put the new underlayment back down. So I gotta give him a price and see if he wants to do that, but it's really worth it. I'm not looking to make any money on doing that. I just want to give him a squeak-free floor, and the only way to do it is to pull up all this underlayment so we can put the screws through the subfloor into the joists and get rid of all the squeaks. But there's your update for now. Okay, so we've made some more progress. As you can see behind me here, we got the fireplace all framed in. You can see the space right here where the fireplace is going. And then also, we're going to wind up having 3 floating shelves up here, and each one is going to have a strip of LED lighting underneath each one. And then on top of each one is going to be an outlet that's switched because at Christmas time, they'll fill all those up with their decorations. So the green wire is the low voltage wire for the LED lighting, and this is the wiring for the plug. And so it's coming out from the side of the fireplace here, in each spot where the shelf is going to be, and then we'll feed them into the shelves because the shelves will look thick, but they're going to be hollow. And so we can bring the wire in and then up through a hole where the plug is and get it all connected and get everything taken care of. Um, you want to look up at the ceiling? Holy smokes. This room has never seen so much light. There were no lights in this room. The only lights were lamps that they had plugged into the outlets. We've made all the outlets so they're not switched anymore. So they're hot all the time. And now you have all this lighting that's here. Now I want to pivot and show you, we have a couple of floor outlets in here as well, because they have those couches with the um, recliners built in and they plug in. And so now we have it so the plugs will be underneath so you won't have cords running over to a wall. And so, but here is our new opening. This is the new opening that we did between the living room and the family room. It's all the framing part of it's done. And we put a big beam in because it's a bearing wall, and we got that all taken care of. And so we actually have an inspection here in a couple of days. The electrical will be all done, and all this structural stuff will be done. So we'll be ready for an inspection. My drywall guy just left. He came through and measured and got everything figured out to do the drywall. So, anyways, in the kitchen, I just want to show you the lighting in the kitchen too. So all the lighting, we put in all the new lighting in the kitchen. This says for the dining area. I just had to kind of temporary wire it together so we could have some light. There's more lighting over here on the kitchen side as well. And so in the last segment, I talked about the squeaky floors, and my homeowner went with my recommendation and let us peel up all that old other underlayment. And we've been going down and putting screws in. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see all the screws that we put in. We put in hundreds of screws to try and eliminate the squeaking. And then, now that we're done with that, we put a new underlayment down. Now, normally we do particle board, but my flooring guy, who's really good, told me he's been doing it out of this OSB because it's less susceptible to moisture. Because the flooring that we'll put down is that AquaGuard 100% waterproof flooring. But if the underlayment underneath it
isn't waterproof, that could be an issue. So now we're putting this OSB down, and then we'll put the laminate floor on top of it. So I kicked them out for a minute so I could do this video. And so there's your update for this project.
Okay, so we're making lots of progress here. As you can see, I've got the cabinets here. They're not installed. Some of them are kind of in place, as you can see. This is a white oak, natural white oak. I love natural white oak. It's beautiful. And so the installer is going to be here tomorrow to start installing the cabinets. You can see this right here is where the double oven's going to go, right in this area right here. And then let's walk over here and I'll show you. Down here, we decided to do the landing with the laminate as well. And so that looks really nice. And the stairway will be carpet. And then we've ordered the railings for this. And then I just kind of wanted to show you what this opening looks like. We've got all the trim up on the opening and it looks really, really nice. And can't wait till it's all painted. So next we've got to put shiplap on the fireplace still over here. So still put some shiplap up there, and then we'll be installing all the entertainment center and everything. And so we're getting pretty close. Look at that window, the big window wall back there. We got all the new trim around it. We did the header all the way across those two windows for this craftsman style that's so popular right now. So anyways, next time the cabinets will all be installed, and who knows, maybe we'll be done.
So this is the last progress video before we're all done. But I wanted to show you how great these cabinets are working out. So check it out. This is the new kitchen. We've got the new island right here. Remember, we used to have that ugly peninsula that came out here. And the cooktop is going to be right here. And we're going to have an island hood coming down right here. And then underneath the cooktop is going to be a drawer microwave. That's the first time we will have done that. It's going to be really cool to do that. So check out all these cabinets. These are white oak cabinets, and white oak is my favorite. I love white oak cabinets, um, as opposed to red oak, which is what's normal. These the white oak's a little bit more expensive, but man, look at it's just they're beautiful, and I love this style of crown. It's kind of a craftsman style of crown, and they want a little desk right here. I'm not a big fan of desks in kitchens because they seem to be cluttered all the time. But hey, if you want a desk, I'll do a desk for you. But I mean, I think this kitchen's amazing. Double oven goes right here. New fridge goes right here. And now, one of my favorite things is look at this. Look at this entertainment center that we've done. So this is the new entertainment center, and we put shiplap up here, and then all of the material is also white oak. So this is a new mantle, and these shelves kind of have that floating shelf feel to them. But if you look up here close, underneath each one of these is a little green wire. It's a low voltage wire, and if you come down and look under here, see this groove that's in here. So we're going to have under cabinet lighting, LED tape lighting underneath each one of these shelves. And then also, we haven't done it yet, but we got to cut a hole in right here because we're going to have a plug in here as well. This customer loves to just fill this up with Christmas villages during the holidays. And so it's going to be really fun. And all these outlets are going to be switched so she can turn the lights on and off. We're also going to have an outlet on the top of the mantle as well. I was trying to figure out today, where's my fireplace? And we actually ordered it from Amazon about almost 2 months ago. And I went on there to find out when it was going to be delivered. And it says that my refund should process in a few days, that the fireplace was undeliverable, which means it got damaged somehow. And whoever they were shipping it with is sending it back. So I had to go order another one and pay for it before I get my refund from Amazon. And that one will be here tomorrow. So, anyways, it just looks great. We retrimmed all the windows. We decided yesterday on this beam up here that we're going to paint this beam a dark gray color. They're going with a dark gray color for the beam, for the shiplap right here. All the shiplap going to be a dark gray, and we did this what I call a feature wall. See how we put all this little extra trim on these two walls right here? And all of this is going to be painted the um, darker gray color. And the walls are going to be a real light gray, and all the trim and doors are going to be painted white. So all this trim and casing will still be white, but then the all the trim, the gray color they're doing is similar to this door, only it's a little bit lighter. And so it's going to be awesome. We've ordered all the railing. We're just waiting for the railing to get here. It's going to be a wrought iron railing with the horizontal balusters instead of vertical balusters. So we're so excited to show you how this is going to look when it's all done. All the countertops are in, all the hood and the backsplash and all of that. So the next video will show you what it looks like when we're all done and cleaned up and ready to go. It's been a really fun project, and we're actually going to have it done a month sooner than what I anticipated. It's just gone super smooth and super well. We're all done. I can't wait to show this project to you. It turned out amazing. Compared to what this was, you will be amazed by what we have to show you. So let's start with the kitchen. So we've got the island. Remember, there used to be a peninsula, now it's an island. And this island has a lot going on with it, right? We've got the island hood, and it's got lights on it. Let's see if I can figure this out. There's the lights right there. And it's got a fan on it. It's pretty awesome. And then the cooktop, this is a GE profile cooktop, and there's no knobs. You have to like just push on the button. I don't even know how to do it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And then you can run your hand around to decide what temperature you want it. So there's a power button right here. We've talked about a lot of times when we try to do a decorative hood or something, we do a drawer style microwave. So this is a GE profile also, and it's a drawer style microwave. It just opens up. You put your stuff down in. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees. And then you can either push it or push the button to close it. They're awesome. Then we have our double ovens and our fridge. And we decided to take the cabinets all the way across right here. She wanted a little desk, so she has a little desk. And they still have plenty of room for a dining table in here. So lots and lots of storage space. And of course, this is a bar, so you can have probably three stools comfortably, maybe even four at the bar right here. And then over here, this used to be a sliding glass door, and we replaced it with this double French door. And you can see it has what we call the integrated blinds. So on this side, I have the blinds down to show you. And over here, they're stacked up. And so it's just really easy to move them up and down. And then you can open them and close them however you want to, or push it down to open it. How cool is that? No, no blinds or curtains or anything getting in the way when you're trying to go in and out of the door. You may have seen a video we did not too long ago about how to open up a bearing wall. Well, this is it, finished, all opened up. So now we can walk straight into the family room. Used to be more of a living room, but now it's off the kitchen. I would call it a family room. And so we did this amazing entertainment center over here. And I turned the fireplace on for you. It's an electric fireplace. It puts out heat. We actually had the heat going for a couple minutes because we're in the middle of the summer and it's really hot during the day. So we didn't leave it on for very long, but it does it easily will heat up this room. We had this glue lamp beam up here and we painted it a dark gray color. And I'll show you another spot that we put that dark gray color in a second. But look at those shelves. Isn't that cool? Those nice thick shelves. And this wood is white oak. It is my favorite. I love the white oak. And then our homeowner is very into Christmas decorations and doing all kinds of Christmas decorations in the summertime, or excuse me, at Christmas time. And so that's kind of what this is all about. She'll have Christmas decorations on all these shelves during Christmas time. So we put an outlet on each shelf because she has like little villages she puts in that are lit. And then check this out. We put LED strip lighting in. How cool is that? So great for mood lighting. You know, if you're watching TV, you don't want a lot of light. And plus we put them on a dimmer, so you can dim them down if you want to. Pretty cool. Um, so this room turned out great. We redid the trim around all the windows. So all the windows in the main area of the house, we redid the trim, and we put the little header above it. And then you can look down here on the floor. Here and over here, we have some outlet covers on the floor because they have a couch. They'll come this way, a love seat and a couch going that way that plug in. Have you seen those where they have like recliners in them and little lights in the cup holders and stuff like that? That's what they have. So these plugs, we put them in a place where they would be under the couch so they can plug their furniture in without cords going over to a wall or something like that. So pretty cool because at my house, we have a recliner that plugs in, but it wasn't planned. And so we have to kind of run the cord from the recliner under the couch over to the wall. So this way we don't have any cords hanging out. Now we replaced the front door, and then we did an accent wall or a feature wall around the stairway. And that's why it's a different color. And you see we added all the board and batten look as well. Now you probably are noticing, where's the handrail? Where's the railing? Well, my railing guys are like super busy. And so I ordered it the second the flooring guys got this all done. And that was a few weeks ago. And so we're still waiting. The inspector gave us our final inspection today because I told him we had it ordered. So right now, so let's do this. Here's a picture of the railing after it gets installed. And then if you look down the hallway here, this hallway is a lot lighter and brighter than it used to be. We did all the flooring down there and replaced all the baseboard and all the casing and trim around the doors. We got rid of a swamp cooler diffuser that was on the ceiling too. And so this is nice, light, bright hallway. So I hope you really like what you saw us do here. This is a pretty amazing transformation of this whole main areas of the main floor. We really appreciate you watching us do this amazing transformation. And remember, we call this the bear house because they have the little bear statues outside. But the customers were great to work with. We had a lot of fun doing this project, and we got it done a month early. And remember to keep watching after I stop talking because you'll be able to find out what the cost of this remodel project was, what the original price was, and also what the final price was, because they did add a few things. So it'll be a little bit more, typically a little bit more of a spread between what the original price was and what the final price was. But it wasn't because of us, it was because they decided to do some things that we didn't have intended. Like, for example, we added lighting to their garage, or we will be. We didn't do it yet because they got to move their stuff in so we can get in there and work, but we're adding a bunch of lighting. The switch for the garage was in a really weird place, and so we put that out in the garage too. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video because we've had fun doing this project. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. And then also, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel because we do all of our projects, we do videos on them. Right now, we have almost over 80 videos on our YouTube channel. So there's all kinds of different types of projects that you can go watch and check out. And then hit the little bell button. And that way, every time we do post a new video, we can let you know. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.